Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a very nice pho Vietnamese soup. This is going to be a beef pho. So as you can see from the picture I just put on before, all the ingredients are labeled. But just to go through a couple of things that are important. With the meat, you want to get a kind of meat that has partly parts that have tendons in them. And then you want to have some kind of like more meaty kind of meat like this. This part we're going to boil, and later on we're going to slice this very finely and we're going to add it to the soup. You've got some bones here as well, and of course the veg and the other ingredients which we've already labeled. And of course you need to have some kind of noodles. We don't have the exact noodles, but we have similar ones that could be used, rice noodles. So now we're going to toast the ingredients a bit. This helps bring heat into them and release the oils and flavors. You just want to get a bit of browning on them. So this is looking about good now. About right. Regarding the star anise, you don't put a whole one in, you just put a couple of pieces in from the star. It's very potent and you don't want to overpower the flavors. So once you've stirred up the ingredients a bit like this, you've added some color. You're about ready for the next step. Right, so now next step, we put in the bones. We put in the meat with the tendons that we're going to cook, and this is basically to basically get out all the impurities and such. We're just going to boil it once and then remove the water. The meat. So there we are. As I said, we're just going to boil this one time to get all the impurities out, and then we'll be ready to start with that. So once you've boiled the broth once, basically remove all the meat, all the liquid. Now, once you've cleaned the meat, put it back in the pot, fill it up. So, pot back on the heat, add in the spices you've prepared by toasting them before. So that'll be the onions and all the different kinds of stuff that is there. Now we wait for it to boil, and once it starts boiling, skim away any impurities that come to the surface. At this point you can also add some salt. Of course you can season to taste, but remember later on we'll be adding some fish sauce as well, which is also quite salty, so just salt lightly. Okay, so now that the salt is in and you've removed the impurities, put it on a low heat and let it simmer for a few hours. So these are the pho noodles. You can see they're a bit flat. Yeah, you could use other noodles. I mean, of course, if you want to do authentic, you should use these. I'll put a link or a picture in the video afterwards so you can see. I guess you can buy these on Amazon or around the world. Okay, so you've put in the noodles and you've cooked them. Now they're ready, you've strained them. Okay, time to prepare the vegetables. So we have a bit of spring onion. Next we have some fresh chives from the garden. Okay, so as this is a meat pho, we're going to take this meat and we're going to cut it as fine as you can cut it. Finer the better. Fine slices like this. So once the pho has been simmering for 2-3 hours, you can remove the beef that you put in. Oh, and Now we take the beef that's been in the pot and we cut it nice and finely. This is the beef in boil. Next, cut up a lemon. Okay, so when you have all your ingredients ready, you prepare to assemble the plate with the soup bowl, I guess. Start off by taking your noodles. Then some of the cooked meat, broiled beef. Then some of the raw meat. Then some of the veggie, and here we have a mix of spring onions, chives, and a bit of mint. And next, we go to the pho and start to add it to the bowl. Next, add some lemon juice. And my favorite, fresh homemade spice or hot sauce. Finally, magic ingredients and fish sauce. There it is, my friends. Fresh pho, beef pho.